Yo, 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 Big Catch back up in here. I seen about 2 minutes of this video, and I said, man, he is cooking. All right, this is the thing with our brothers and sisters. When you see one of our brothers and sisters with a intelligent, intellectual, dictionary type of mind, you gotta respect it. Shouts out to Read My Soul. If y'all didn't catch that live last night, ooh, you missed it. You missed out. But I would like to go over this video he did. Read My Soul cooked in this video. And he's bringing a perspective of, no, matter of fact, I'm going to just read y'all the title. Did Kendrick troll Drake with XXXTentacion's death? I don't know. We about to find out, though. Y'all know I don't like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
You actually just revealed that.
Hold on. That volume don't sound right. That volume don't sound. Them levels ain't right. Yo, hold on. Y'all pay attention. Y'all are not going to want to click off this video. You are not going to want to click off this video. I'm going to leave a link in the description also. Y'all know I'm like holding y'all. Damn, I already said that. Let's get it, y'all.
Damn was meant to be listened to backwards. I saw that on the internet when it came out.
Hold. Let's not speed past that.
You actually just revealed that damn was meant to be listened to backwards.
Damn was meant to be listened to backwards. How many of y'all knew that? You knew that? You knew that? Okay. Cool. Let's get it, y'all.
I saw that on the internet when it came out, and I tried it, but I didn't know that was a real thing. Like, how do people even find stuff like that out, bro?
Man, I got some of the most dedicated fans. They wild. They be on top of everything. They listening close, the music, the lyrics, and they figure it out.
So one of the craziest breakdowns and deep dives that has come out of this Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef, I have avoided talking about on this channel because it's pretty emotional to me.
This shit means something to me, man.
This is like...
All right, let's get serious. He's about to cook. Come on, let's get it.
Fan fiction. This is like fan fiction that you see in like Star Wars and all these other sagas and series that are like entertainment properties. GTA has them. There's so much lore to even a video game like GTA. There's so much lore to Harry Potter and Star Wars and all these different entertainment properties. And that's how I feel about this.
If you notice the backup dancers, what did they have?
Did they have that?
A split of black, and they also had red.
Like, it's a breakdown to me.
Oh, hold up. I missed that one, y'all. I wasn't paying attention when I was watching it. I wasn't paying that close attention. Watch this, y'all. We got to get that back. Hold on.
Entertainment properties, and that's how I feel about this.
If you notice the backup dancers, what did they have?
Did they have that?
A split of black.
Ooh. Yo. That clip breezed right past me. Some of these, Lord. So it's bigger than just them performing inside of the X, y'all. It's bigger than them performing inside of the X. With the 30 in it on the 30-yard dash line. This gonna get deep. This is about to get deep. This is about to get surgical, y'all. Shout out to Jalopy. This is about to get surgical, y'all. This is definitely about to get surgical. Let's get it.
and they also had red.
Like, it's a breakdown to me where people on GNX, when he goes crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious, at the end of TV Off, that is Lefty Gunplay. Crazy is Euphoria. Scary is 616 in LA. Spooky is Meet the Grams. And hilarious is Not Like Us. So if you...
There was clowning. I was about to say there was clowning around and Not Like Us. And Tommy the Clown is in that. Oh my gosh. Hilarious. Oh my gosh. This is hilarious. Wow. Spooky Meet the Grams. You already know why Meet the Grams are spooky. Scary 616 at LA. Why could that be scary? Why could that be scary? I don't know. Y'all figure that one out. Let me know. Crazy, Euphoria. I see how that could be crazy. Beat switches is chaotic. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it goes up, then that, yeah, it goes, yeah, I could see that. But yeah, let's get it, y'all. I ain't gonna keep stopping. I'm gonna keep stopping because when they cooking, I gotta keep stopping.
You look at them in that order: crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. That's the reason why he says that. It doesn't really make sense until you look at how Kendrick kind of went through the phases and the waves of those songs. There's a lot of deep dives that I could dive into with this. Even the mention of the wires in your circle should trouble you. If you were street smart, then you would know that your entourage was only to hustle you. The Wire, Entourage, the last one was Euphoria, HBO shows. Like, there's a...
Oh, he reaching. I mean, I like reaches. I like reaches. So let me bring that back.
To hustle you. The Wire, Entourage, the last one was Euphoria, HBO shows. Like, there's a lot more that I can actually pull out of it. And one of the ones that I said was the most important is the connection to Drake and XXXTentacion. Pickable. One of the most underrated and misrepresented and misinterpreted lyrics on...
Is that a bookshelf back there? I remember the brother said he went to college. But y'all know how I feel about people with bookshelves in the background. That's when we need to listen. That's when we need to listen.
On Euphoria was, we ain't gotta get personal. This is a friendly phrase. You should keep it that way.
I know some shit about niggas that make gonna wanna look like a saint.
Now, even Drake misread this and said, you talking about paperwork, where's the paperwork? My theory was, and my theory still is to this day, and it was confirmed in Not Like Us. This theory is he's not talking about Drake. He said, I know some shit about niggas that make gonna wanna look like a saint. Basically, I know some things that if I told you guys, if I spread it to the world, I would be snitching. Pickable. I would be snitching, especially from the code of ethics that Kendrick comes from, which is Compton, the streets, this, that, and the third. He's been affiliated with different... Well, he's been affiliated with different street organizations, different community activists, community organization groups. So if he was to say these things, he would be the snitch, not Drake. And I think a lot of people misinterpret this, but this was confirmed to me on Not Like Us when he said, the rabbit hole is still deep. I can go further, I promise. Ain't that something? Pickable. The funny thing is, a lot of these theories and a lot of these videos, y'all might be tired of them, but these are things that I have been telling.
Nah, we can't get tired of this. We got to keep this up. We got to uphold this. We got to keep it up.
And I've been yelling into my wife's ear on them sweaty nights, just like the baseball meme. That has been me. And now that everybody is gravitating towards the song Peekaboo and they've linking all these different connections, him standing on top of the car at the Super Bowl.
Shout out to Thought Crimes, man. Thought Crimes broke this on the internet about the XXX references.
Your religion, your pastor fuck kids and got sent to a...
There you go, y'all. There you go. There you go. The split hairstyle. Remember, he said the split hair. Damn. I ain't catch that. I don't know if Thought Crimes did that on one of their Patreon shows or not. You know what I mean? But this is my first time hearing about the split hair joint. That's another we can add. That's another one we can add on to our collection, along with him, you know, kneeling down on the GNX like he kneeling down on this one. We went over the kneeling joint.
Prison of PC. I seen the devil, he's in you women, you need saving to listen to this, see.
The energy only circulate through us. Everybody must be judged. But this time, God only favoring us.
This lyric, that lyrics, the helping hand challenge.
Is, you know, a brother helping him.
There's Thought Crimes right here, y'all. Shout out to Thought Crimes. Deco Justin, it's all happening.
Well, people remember before XXXTentacion died, he was given, yes, he was doing the helping hand challenge.
This is something that I have straight, and I'm getting goosebumps talking about it now, because if you go even on my Twitter, I don't even think, that's so much on my Twitter, I probably can't even delete it, but I've had sweaty nights of me linking all of these different things about how XXX posted this and XXX posted that, the whole I'm Upset song and the 50,000 on my head is disrespect, the 100,000 on my head. That is, they were beefing, and I was watching it live, and I was an extreme XXX fan. Even when XXX died, there were only 3 major artists to come out and pay respects to X on Twitter, and at the time, they all 3 were not really on good terms with Aubrey Graham. The 3 artists that came out is Kanye West. I know. Kanye West came out and said, R.I.P., we loved you, you were great. J. Cole, now remember, this was 2018. Drake was kicking Kanye's back in, and it was still a little weary about if him and J. Cole, a couple of lines on a couple of the records were actually about Drake. They didn't really come together. Drake didn't really put his arm around him.
There's this interview they did with XXX mom. I don't know where it's at. I forget, but it was going over XXX book collection and what he read. He's a very knowledgeable brother. Very knowledgeable. The books that he had is what, like the universe and the law of attraction and the secret, and yeah, he was one of them. He's definitely one of them. XXX is a cooker.
Until after the 21, how many faking their streams, getting their plays from machines. I've broken that down in videos before, because I personally think J. Cole was talking about Drake, and they were having a little bit of beef. If you go look back at those albums before the I Am Greater Than song, before 2018, 2019, they were kind of like getting at each other. So he wasn't on speaking terms with him. And then the last person, of course, was Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar was very adamant to Spotify, if y'all take his music down, I'm taking my music down.
And in specific, thank you, Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar went to bat for this guy.
Now, less than a month after announcing a hateful conduct policy, Spotify is basically backtracking. They're doing the moonwalk. But Kendrick Lamar and a couple other musicians said, yo, we might have to take our music off Spotify. Now we hear XXXTentacion basically saying, thank you, Kendrick Lamar, for sticking up for me. And
he went to bat for him. And
you see how these revolutionaries get together? They minds get together? And I'm telling you, listen, man. There's power in numbers. This is why they use the divide and conquer tactic. They got to keep us divided. That's why I don't fall into the, yeah, I'm about to beef with him. Yeah, I'm about to argue with him. No, I'm messing up myself. I'm destroying myself, because that person, that brother that I'm planning on beefing with, that's a soldier. That's my fellow soldier. Why would I do that? I'm destroying my own army. You gotta understand, man. You gotta understand, man.
It's funny because one thing Drake could never link within the beef with his allegations that he laid upon Kendrick was his support for XXXTentacion, which RIP to the man, but he had a lot of DV, domestic on his jacket. He had, a girlfriend that had, some pictures and things like that. Drake can't really fully dive into that without mentioning that kid's name. And one thing he has managed to do is not mention that kid's name, but he has subliminally dissed him for a very long time. I'm not here insinuating that he had something to do with the death of XXXTentacion, but it is clear to everybody who was paying attention that he alluded to it, he disrespected him, and he made fun of him throughout his career so far since his death. He's made fun of this. This has been in the theories and the blog communities for a long time. Yes, the helping hand challenge was a thing. XXX.
I don't know. I did hear that Drake was up the street in the car. That's what I hear. I hear who's up the street in the car when that situation had happened. He was up the street sitting in the car. That's what I heard. I don't know.
Was pressuring Drake and bigger artists to actually do something. So Drake, being the person that he is, while a lot of people in Toronto were very upset with him, was because he
allegedly
went to Miami in order to troll X, and he gave out the money in the God's Plans video. He's done a few things, right? They started off beefing because the KMT. X posted a picture of his mom. X posted a picture of Drake with on his face with
Y'all remember that Jizz picture? That Jizz picture, yeah. I didn't know that was X who posted that though.
On his face, there was a lot of beef. XXX went on IG stories and said, I have $100,000 for Drake's head. Thus the song, I'm upset. And thus the song, SMS, send my triple X. That's the only time I'm gonna shoot you on the leg. Why you keep on shooting when you know that you're dead? Gun sound. I think that was Thug on the back. This is what's been going on. Like I said, if he didn't have anything to do with it, there's been a case. The case popped back up after he was going to sue UMG and all of this talk was coming out. That case popped back up and they reopened it. There's a lot that goes into that theory, and it's I've been trying my hardest to not talk about it, but like I said, Kendrick was alluding to that from the beginning, and I think I even tweeted about this. I be tweeting, I be out there, you know, whatever. I'm just now starting to get a platform, so I know people are like, man, I'm tired of these videos. A lot of these conversations are sweaty conversations that I've been having with my wife for years. This Kendrick Lamar Drake beef did not make me start looking at Drake different. I was probably one of the first Drake fans to be like, nah, this ain't it, and I've
Yo, what happened? What happened, bro?
I had to burn some candles, man, because you know, when you start talking about stuff like this, it's spooky.
Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
I have a lot of these theories, like even on the Heart Part 6, I have a theory. Well, not a theory, but Kendrick loves Phil Jackson. There's plenty of videos of him talking about Phil Jackson.
And I'm foul. Like an elbow intended. In the game to win it, even if it's a scrimmage. You can get coach right now. Black Phil Jackson, Max, and Cool.
If Phil Jackson came back, still no coaching Mick.
I never seen that one right there. Where's that located? I'm foul. Wow.
You can get coach right now. Black Phil Jackson, Max, and Cool.
If Phil Jackson came back, still no coaching Mick. I'm uncoachable. Punch played Phil Jackson in my early practices.
I'm pretty sure Kobe Bean Bryant is his favorite player. I think it's his favorite team is TDE. Studio filled with Jack in the Box. Filled with Jack in the Box. And then he also...
Ooh, that went over my head. I ain't catch that one. Studio filled with Jack. Like he's saying Phil Jackson too. Oh my God. Dang.
Also talks about we was watching World Star, not the ESPYs, laughing at B Pumper. Drake actually was the host of the ESPY.
Good evening and welcome to the 2014 ESPY Awards. Make some noise for yourself.
Around that time is when the control.
Hey, that was wrong what them young brothers did out in Cali, what they did to Brian Pumper, man. That was wrong, man. They threw what they threw on? They threw what? They egged them. They threw eggs all on them. But you know, I guess they was doing that in reference to when he was throwing eggs on the sisters. The thing is that they signed up for that. They caught Brian Pumper out in the street, brought some eggs and threw them on him when he just got out of jail. Like he just getting out of jail, bro. That was wrong, man. That was wrong.
Verse came out, and I'm pretty sure Kendrick was probably still hungry during those days, even though, you know, I'm pretty sure at that point he had Good Kid, Mad City, but I still think like those were real, still heavy TDE days. You know, when the Control verse came out, Drake went to Marcellus Wiley and he started dissing him.
Drake came on our show, Sports.
That's what I've been meaning to get to. He broke down the whole story how Drake started it, and this one I was saying that ESPN they scrubbed it off the internet. Drake started the whole beef between him and Dot. He know it. Matter of fact, man, I keep saying I'm going to react to it. I'm about to react to it, y'all.
Nation. And it turned into him going at Kendrick Lamar and really going at Kendrick Lamar saying, man, come on, man. I'm me and he's him. And
y'all know how Vlad is. We can't... But I'm going to react to it. I'm going to react to the whole story, y'all.
Deep dives. Kendrick was getting at him it's a lot of deep dives. Kendrick was getting at him in so many different ways. So this line on Euphoria is one of the most slept on, misinterpreted lines. Kendrick knows something about Drake. And if he exposed it, he would be looked at in hip hop worse than Gunna Wanna. I know some shit about niggas that will make Gunna Wanna look like a saint. I know that you guys are snitches, and if it wasn't that, you always got to understand Kendrick is very calculated. So, you know, I've been avoiding this topic for a while. I am so happy that people are having that conversation for me, because honestly, I was a huge fan of XXXTentacion. You know, I'm a lyrics guy, and I don't really like a lot of these new kids. XXX was one of those first new age kids, and maybe the only one that I really gravitated towards. I didn't gravitate towards Lil Peep and Perp Smoke and
You see how people with those books, you see how they attract to each other? Do you see that? Telling you, XXX was a thinker, man. He's a thinker. He's one of them he's a book guy. Like good book, them good ones.
And even Juice WRLD, I've said that before. I didn't gravitate towards these guys, but I gravitated towards him because I liked his style of rock and the way he influenced so many different things, and it felt genuine. And his energy was very captivating. His style was very captivating. He had a lot of that fake woke deep stuff that I like, you know, because even if you fake deep, yeah, I like it. You know what I'm saying? You could be fake gangster or you could be fake deep. And, you know, even though he had a lot of trials and tribulations in his life, I really resonated with the music. And 17 and Question Mark they went number one. The boy was a force to be reckoned with. So out of respect for him, I've stayed away from that. Out of respect for everybody involved, because I do come from a code of conduct, and certain things, you know, you don't want to try to allude to somebody going to prison. All of this is allegedly, all of this is fan fiction. But that guy, Drake, he definitely played with it, and he definitely ran with it. The assassination tour, you know, you can go watch Thought Crimes. You can go watch plenty of the deep dives out there about this conversation. I'm happy it is coming to the forefront because there's still a lot that I know for a fact people are not uncovering and people are missing when it comes to the entire breakdown of what this beef was, what this beef is, the peekaboo.
Shout out to Loaded Lux. Rewind time is more to find, man.
The performance. I'm so happy that there's other people out there to have this conversation. So do you think Kendrick knows something? Do you think Peekaboo and all of these things are leading back to a conversation about XXXTentacion? Peekaboo. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, ring that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I release a video. Join to be a member because you will get this video first. You will get exclusive content. You will get things that I do not.
Y'all tap in with Read My Soul, man. And when I say he cooks, he cooks. He cooks. I remember my first time reacting to him. I was going crazy. It's probably about 6 months ago. This was last year. Probably the middle of last year, probably in September somewhere. But yeah, man. I definitely believe the reason why Drake don't take shots at Dot and he takes shots at women around him and try to, you know, refrain himself from doing that is because Dot can drop some more stuff. He can drop some more stuff. I'm telling you, I know he could drop some more stuff, and he's holding back. When Top Dog came out and said, "Yeah, the beef is over. It was a nice battle." I was mad as hell. I was like, "Nah, no, there's more. There's more. Definitely more. It's definitely more, y'all." But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think. All Drake gotta do is say Dot name. That's all he gotta do. Just say the name. Don't say his name, man. Go say his name, man. I ain't talking about when you in your concert and somebody holding up Kendrick name and all that. Nah, you say the name. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Y'all let me know, man. Ugh, excuse me. Big Kish signing out. I'm going, y'all.